Hello my dear viewers, welcome to today's reading. Today's reading is for all Cancer and it's for the month of November, a little bit over 2025. My dear Cancer, this is everything you need to know. It's a general reading for the whole of November and a little bit over about different areas of your life, everything that the heavens, the universe wants you to know. So let us begin. First, I'd like to welcome each and every one of you. Thank you all for being here. And I would like to start this reading with a special message for every Cancer from the heavens. I'd like to convey my best wishes to each and every one of you and let you know how much in gratitude I am for your support, especially those of you who are supporting me by watching an extra two videos per week in support of my health. I'm in very much gratitude for those of you who are contributing towards my health. Now, the first and the most important message for all Cancer is, wow, energy work. Okay, let's have a look. Energy work is all about spirituality and becoming electrified. And let's read it anyway. It says, life can be wonderful because its own very essence is energy. Your body is a remarkable energy field that will positively respond to loving treatments. Your hands and your heart are activated to give healing energy to your loved ones and clients. So do use all your energy to embrace all your power, and you will be electrified and exhilarated. That's an amazing message. Wow, I like that. So let's have a look further. Now I'm going to take two more messages from another deck to see what else you need to know. And the truth is, right, a lot of transformations are taking place in your life. Major changes, transformations to the highest level. And you know what? These transformations are going to be uplifting you, upgrading you, and transcending you to high levels. So that is great to know. I'll put this one over here. Another one. And the next one says, purification. You are going through a lot of spiritual growth, purifying, detoxifying your life, making some wonderful new changes. I'm going to try to uplift this one a little bit up just so I can have more room. That's better. Okay. Yes. Purifying your life, decluttering, cleansing, purifying your body, health, eating healthy, exercising, taking care of yourself. And all this is very much supported by yourself and your family. You're not doing it alone. So that is truly magnificent. And it looks like to me this is going to take place now. And it's going to move you to a very high level of nurturing and happiness. I'm going to ask the heavens and the universe to answer you one particular question or give you guidance into something that you've been lately thinking about or worried about. What is that which you are concerned about? What is the answer or the guidance, what to do? It says it's perfect timing now for you. So there's nothing to worry about. Whatever you're doing now, this is the perfect timing. Take advantage of it and move forward with it without hesitation. It's the perfect timing. So that is incredible. Now, how can we get that into it? Yes, here we go. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get everything inside of this. Okay, done in the camera. Okay, now we move on to the next level. And the next level is two messages from another deck, cutting twice for all Cancer, the truth for November and a little bit over. The first one says, wow, we've got the Emperor. This is empowerment, absolute power. You are going to be empowered. You are going to be in the authority of your life and your destiny and everything around you. You're going to feel a sense of power unlike anything you've felt before. There is going to be also something happening in your life where you will be offered some sort of an authority position, like a team leader, manager. Some of you could be starting your own business. You'll have the power to do what you want, my dear Cancer. A great new beginning begins, and it's going to inspire you, electrify you, and it's going to expand your passions and expand whatever you're starting. So that's wonderful. Or you could be meeting someone very special, and that someone could be a fire energy, possibly. This is Aries, connected to Aries. The next message for all Cancer, we've got Leo, all this fire energy around you. Water, you are water energy, you need fire. We've got Aries, and now we've got Leo. This is also about power and strength. You are going to be so empowered, maybe by someone that's entering your life who's got strong Leo in them, but the heavens are giving you the strength and the power to move forward with something. 8 weeks, within 8 weeks, you are going to be taking action and everything is going to be going really well for you. You are going to, this is all about power and again, strength, courage, and power, which is amazing. They're giving you, the heavens are giving you so much power so that you know this is the perfect timing to move forward, to be able to go through the transformations, because there are major transformations entering your life. I'll just move this a little bit over here. Here we go. Okay, now I'm going to take 2 messages from this deck, cutting twice for all Cancer. We have, wow, the High Priestess. Something's hidden. There's something hidden from you, and it's all about timing. And you know when they said it's perfect timing? Well, the heavens are right. They're always right. They're saying perfect timing. Some door is going to open up for you. Something magnificent, something spiritual is going to take place. Some of you are getting very strong into spirituality. Some of you, your higher self is trying to, or your intuition is trying to tell you something. Something magnificent is about to happen. Now, it could be to do with a partnership. Let's have a look further to see if there is a soulmate entering your life. In any regard, whether it's work, love, or career, or whatever. Let's have a look. We'll see. It's going to come up in the reading. Right, the 3 of Swords. I saw it before. I didn't take much notice of it, but it's come up again to bring it to my attention. Painful, very painful truth that pierces the heart is there. You're discovering it. Some truth that's going to be so painful. You're getting to know it. And that's why the heavens are all showing you that you are supported. You're not alone. This painful truth is going to be one that is going to be a little bit hard to take, but I feel like sometimes this is about separation, sometimes this is about deception, whatever it may be. The heavens are supporting you in every way so that you can maneuver your way out of this. So that's why they're talking about energy work, purification, letting go of anything toxic, anyone toxic in your life, just letting go of them. Let's take on 3 messages. And of course, I will clarify more to see what's going on. I feel like there may be some sadness on your part. We'll see what's going on. Let's find out more. 3 messages, cutting once. Rewards are coming. You are going to be rewarded. You are going to be victorious. There's a great victory awaiting for you. All your hard work, your suffering is going to be paid off. A lot of rewards are on their way to you. Amazing rewards. And there's the High Priestess. Have a look at that. I'll put the rewards here. Look at this. This is the High Priestess, where it shows as though your intuition is telling you something. Something's going to happen. A door is going to get unlocked. There's something that's going to change in your life. It could be to do with partnership. It's to do with timing. And the time is now for this change. You might be seeing weird, strange, vivid dreams. You might be going through soul searching and wondering about what's going on. Something inside you is moving as though you want to have access to this information, and maybe you're not having, maybe you're so worked up in work and life that you don't have time to really go into silence and meditate and see what it is that they're trying to tell you. The heavens, the universe are trying to tell you something spiritual is going to take place to prepare you for it. Very interesting. And there's the strength again has doubled up. This is incredible. You are going to be given the strength and the courage to overcome this situation. I think it could be to do with this painful truth, but you are given the power to overcome this, that's for sure. So I'll put the rewards over here. What you don't see happening is there's going to be a proposal or a proposition, one that's going to be very much surprising, and you are going to love it. So whatever is coming is going to be wonderful. And guess what? This is giving you a strong power like the Magician. And this could be to do with business. And there's the fire energy. This could be Sagittarius also. So we've got all the fire energy. We've got Aries, we've got Leo, and this is usually, I call it Sagittarius. It's a fire energy. I feel like you could be doing business with someone of fire, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. I feel like it could be Leo doubled up. And they will have strong Leo. But you are going to be empowered with this proposal or proposition that comes up. Somebody proposes an idea, you're taking it into account. And I feel like it's connected to business because 3 of Pentacles is a business. A business that's going to be very profitable and you'll make a lot of money. You are going to be absolutely empowered like magic. Things are going to fall into place for you. So prepare for this. It's coming. This is what's coming. And this is going to be spectacular. And that's why they're saying it's perfect timing now. You are supported by the heavens, by the universe to go ahead without any hesitation. So that's that one. Now I'm going to take on 2 messages from another deck to see what else you need to know. My dear friends, oh, something was opening up. Oh, divine timing now again. Okay, I'll take one more. You know how I said it's time for you to profit? Well, let me tell you. It is absolutely time for you to profit, because divine, it says it's time to profit. There it is. Divine timing now sees the moment. So some of you will be leaving your work because you are going to be able to do what you want to do. Some of you are moving for work, moving. Money is coming in slowly. There's time for profit. There's a lot of progress, steady progress. And some of you are moving for work. Maybe you're buying a business where you have to go somewhere. It is possible. You could be moving because you might be offered a higher position. This is also about being given a position in power, like a managerial position, or to run a business where you have to move. But I feel like a lot of profits and a lot of money are coming, and they're due to come now. This is the perfect timing. This is what you need to know. The perfect timing is now. And it's just going to be magnificent. You are going to love where you're heading, because you're heading to a position in life where you are going to be in control. So that's that one. And take advantage of it. Seize the moment. And that's why they're saying to you, perfect timing now. You can understand now. Perfect timing and divine timing. This is what's going on. And this is what you need to know. This is what it's all about. You've waited for so long, and now this is divine timing. This is where you can take action, and the heavens are with you. They're supporting you. And some of you are moving for work. Steady income is coming. Steady progress is going ahead. And it's a great time for you for long term. Looking at long term, establishing yourself. So that's beautiful. Truly wonderful. Right, now let's move on to another deck. Before I clarify the cards, I'm just going to take a few messages from the tea leaves for all Cancer. Oh my goodness, that's a big chunk. 1 or 2 messages from here. Is that one? We need 1 or 2 more. Oh, that's too much. Too many. Okay, so there are too many, but I have no choice but to take them 4, because I've divided this deck. I'm going to take from the other section of this deck to get at least one more message, or 2. Not 4. Oh my god, not 4. That's too many. Just 1. There we go. And this one too. Okay, so it looks like to me there is someone who's born on the Chinese year of the dog that might be very supportive by your side, helping you, supporting you. Or there could be someone of fire energy coming into your life who's born on the Chinese year of the dog that you might amalgamate together and do a business together, possibly. It says, and it could be a best friend, a wonderful friend, someone that you spend quality time with. It says pleasure, that was me. And now the tea leaf, it says pleasure with close friend. Pleasure with one close friend. Valley is about deep personal strength and peace, trying to find your peace among a lot of distraction. But there is assured success coming your way. Success without a doubt. Okay. Then we've got the nest, starting over, starting a new life. Some of you are starting a new family, a new business, a new enterprise. But it's going to be very successful, and you are going to be, there's a lot of fulfillment. Now, according to the tea leaf, it says an emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. So that means it's coming. Now, the card is about travel. It's about excitement. It's about, catching an airplane. It's about seeing things from a higher perspective. Seeing the bigger picture, according to me. According to the tea leaf, it's a vacation. Time for vacation. Okay, beautiful. Now, the tent is a situation that's temporary. It's shelter. It's actually finding refuge, a small place where you can call home, a group of friends, a temple, joining something where you can do things with others, even if it's temporary or it's part-time, but you're becoming part of a group and doing something interesting. That's according to me. Temporary situation, according to, which is exactly that too, temporary situation. Now, dagger is backstabbing, could be connected to the 3 of Swords, a painful truth that is going to be very painful, but you will overcome it and you will control it, because you've got the hand and you've got the most important double Leo, a double strength, giving you the power to overcome it all. So, according to the tea leaf, it says fear, worries, tension, situations. You might go through that, but you won't be very frightened, because you are very much supported. The heavens are going to be with you, by your side, while you're going through this, so that you won't feel the tension or the fear that is happening. Now, my dear Cancer, what I'm going to do now is go through and see first and foremost, I want to know about what is hidden from you that the spirit world is trying to tell you, or the universe. What is it that's important for you to know? Nostalgia, leaving the past behind you and saying goodbye. Leaving the past behind you, and that's going to be very hard when you're releasing someone from your past and moving forward. This is going to be very hard when you're surrendering and letting go of someone that you've had history with. This is going to be the hardest part of your life. You are going to be missing this person when you leave them. It's as though you were past life connection, you felt very strong, and then now you're going to say goodbye. For some reason, I feel like the decluttering and letting go and the painful truth is releasing you. In the Eight of Cups, there isn't enough emotional fulfillment to keep this situation going. And that's why you're leaving. Leaving in search, walking away in search of happiness. That's what's happening here. That's what they're trying to tell you. And that's why they're giving you all the strength, because you are going to be walking away from something. Let something, like the past, something that you have a lot of memories with. Now I'm going to look at your rewards and see what are the rewards coming for all Cancer. Wow, all your fears are going to be disappearing. What's happening is anxiety and not being happy and overthinking and negative thoughts, all that is going to be over, especially because we have the Tower. The Tower is the removal of something complicated from your life, or someone complicated from your life will be removed. There may be too much conflict. There may be sudden situations that will enforce this situation where you are going to remove this person out of your life. This was destined to happen now. They're removing this person because you're destined to be with a soulmate that's coming, who is a fire energy. Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. And guess what? At the end of the reading, I'm going to find out who the person is, because you need fire and you need earth. And that will make the perfect soulmate for you. And we'll find out at the end of the reading who that person is. What star signs are they? Okay, let's have a look at this Aries, the Emperor, empowerment and fire energy Aries for all Cancer. Wow, it is part of your soulmate. Look at that. Soulmate connections. When we're talking about this. So this person that's coming in your life might have Aries in them. Very strong Aries is possible. And Leo is possible too. There might be double fire. This is going to be a soul reunion. You are going to meet someone that's your soulmate. You're going to be loving. It's a fated partnership. That's why this is ending. That's why they're removing someone from your life. You'll have past life connections with this person, and they're coming back, and you are going to be rejuvenated. You are going to be alive. You're going to be exhilarated. You are going to be loving this. Now, there was the other one. Okay, toxicity. There is a situation where there's the removal of someone. This is the devil connected to Capricorn, somebody that might have had Capricorn in them. They could have been earth energy. Sometimes Taurus have Capricorn, sometimes Virgo have Capricorn in them. So there could have been earth energy here. But I do feel like there is there may have been attraction, but there was too much addiction to something, maybe too much control, too much trauma, and this is being removed. This toxicity is being removed from your life. So that is good news. And comes the fire energy, who's your soulmate. So they're not only removing someone, but they're bringing someone wonderful in your life. Okay, now let's move on to the Strength card to see what is this power all about. Right, you're leaving. There's a change. You're relocating. Relocation, like I said, you're moving away from where you are, moving towards, because we had Eight of Cups and now we've got Eight of Wands, which shows all of a sudden something magical is going to take place. And this magic is going to touch your life. I'll tell you what it is. It's something to do with the union of your past life. Look at that, soulmate. We had the soulmate card, now we've got the Lovers. Again, to do with soulmate connection. A proposal or a proposition. We talked about a proposal, didn't we? Look at this. There's going to be a proposal or a proposition, and this proposition is going to be a situation where you are going to be really considering it. You might relocate, change. You've got the strength and the courage. Look at that. We're talking about the strength, and they're saying you'll have the strength and the courage to change something in your life, to start fresh, to travel, to take advantage of an opportunity that comes as news. Some news comes to you. This could be a proposal or a proposition. You will accept it. You need to act quickly, take advantage of it quickly. You'll resolve your current situation and get a great opportunity of a soul connection with someone. So you are destined, without a doubt, for a soul connection. Something magical is going to take place. Something miraculous is taking place. Absolutely. Wow. Okay, so that's that one. Now I'm going to go through and see what else do you need to know. Right, we've got one for all Cancer. It is safe for you to fall in love. After leaving this situation, this was unrequited love. That means there was nothing to hold it together. That's why you're letting go. There was no love left. There wasn't compassion left. There wasn't any connection left. Everything died off, maybe in time. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So that's why it has to come to an end. And it is coming to an end. We know that. There's something wonderful coming. And now it's safe for you to fall in love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all, which is love. So this is the best time. And you've got two soulmate connections here showing that divine timing is bringing you the greatest soul connection ever. And the timing is when? Right now. Right now is time for you to be with the one that you're destined to be with. Absolutely the one. So that is absolutely incredible. Magical for you. Magical. Okay, now we're moving on to, we did this. Let's see if messages from the heart. What kind of messages are they? Your heart, somebody else's heart. We'll take a few. For all Cancer, we got one. What is being said? What is being thought about? Oh, no. Too many. I'll take these four, that's all. Okay, let's have a look and see what's going on. Oh my God, too many things have been thought about. Okay, we'll start with the first one. I see you in my dreams. You know what, people, before they meet their soulmate, they do see them in their dreams. It's happened to me, where I always have dreamed about them, that they're telling me they're coming. I don't see their face well. I see them from the back, but I see the shape of them and the way they talk. And like, you know, it's happened to me in my life. And I know many people that they've gone through this. So this is the soulmate that's coming in your life. You are going to be seeing dreams about them. And that's what this is. Your intuition shows you dreams and then it tells you things. This is a spiritual event that's happening. This is actually, I've got to tell you this. This is the spirituality that's taking place. It is to do with your soulmate. That's why we've got this. This is what's hidden from you. You don't know, but your soulmate is coming. They're on their way. And your higher self is trying to let you know that don't be too distressed. That's why they're giving you all the strength and courage to overcome what is happening, because your soulmate is on their way and they are spectacular. They are going to change your life completely and utterly. It is going to be a connection beyond your imagination. Okay, that's very important. So I see you in my dreams. They might have seen you and they'll tell you when you do meet. I've seen you in my dreams. Your face looks familiar. You know, your words, your energy feels, you'll feel it. You'll feel it. They'll feel it and they'll tell you. I'm going through a dark night of the soul. Someone's really not happy at all. And going through that, which is of course to do with, you know, discovering a painful truth and putting up with it and finally knowing that they've got to leave, feeling rejected, feeling unloved. I love your sense of humor. So that the new person you're meeting, you're going to love their sense of humor. It could be a soulmate or it could be a twin flame. I feel like you can see right through me. Somebody will be reading you like an open book. How magnificent. Those who have secrets, they don't like that. Those who are clear-hearted, they don't mind to be known exactly what they're thinking. Okay, so your intelligence is so hot. So there's going to be someone very, very intellectual, and you are going to appreciate that. You'll find that sexy. Okay, great. Now let's move on to the next level. One message from this deck. And it says, romance. Cupid's arrow is going to strike right when it's time for your soulmate. How ironic is that? Look at that. What a great synchronicity. As soon as it's time for you to meet the soulmate, Cupid gets, the god of love is Cupid, strikes its arrow. How beautiful. Okay, now that's that one. Now let's move on. And that's going to be a lot of healing, actually. A lot of healing is coming towards that, towards you. Now let's find out who what are the star sign of the people that you're dealing with on a daily level, consumed with, those who are hurting you, that you're leaving, and the soulmate that's coming. Remember, the soulmate is going to be earth and fire. Remember that. And of course, you will see some signs will be escalating to 3, 4, 5 of them. That means the majority of you, my dear Cancerians, will be dealing with those signs. They take over. So we'll see if fire and earth will escalate beyond 3 plus. So I'm going to be cutting and taking two signs for all Cancer, the truth. Okay, we got Taurus and earth and fire, Leo. Sun is ruler of Leo. Let's have a look. The truth we've got. Okay, we got Venus, which is Taurus, Libra, that doubles Taurus. Aquarius, air energy. Did you see how the first thing that came was fire and earth? Like I said, that's earth and that's fire. They're the first cards that came. And I feel like earth is going to be very strong. Taurus is going to be very strong. And fire, I feel like Leo. So we've got 2 Leos, and then the third Leo is the sun, which is the ruler of Leo. Now I'm going to be cutting again. Just like I said, earth and fire came first. The truth, they're going to escalate, I know it. Taurus again, 3 times. And then we've got Pisces, water energy. I'll put it over here. Let's have a look. The truth. And we've got Libra, which is again, Taurus, Libra goes together. Even though it's air energy, but because we've got Venus, Venus is Libra, Taurus, and this Libra is connected to Taurus. We've got Pluto, which is Scorpio, sits with Pisces. Here we go. Okay, we've got Cancer, water energy. We've got Venus again. So who's controlling so far? So far it's Taurus. Because we've got Taurus, Libra, 5 of them already. Look at this. Venus is Taurus, Libra, the planet that rules Taurus and Libra. And we've got 2 Taurus and a Libra. That's a Libra, Libra. That's a Taurus, Taurus. And that makes it 5 Taurus, Libra. Controlling already. That's the earth energy we talked about. So let's continue and see what's next. I know a lot of Cancerians, a lot of water energies are always together. We'll have a look. But they don't last too long unless there is earth there. Pisces has doubled. Mercury is the ruler of Virgo and Gemini. I'll put it over here. Virgo, Gemini. What else for Cancer? Who are they getting? Okay, look at this. Water energy, Scorpio. Libra again. That becomes practically 6. Taurus, Libra. And then we've got Leo twice, Sagittarius, fire energy. I'm going to take a few more and then we'll go through them so that we understand what's going on. So we've got Venus again. That makes it practically 7 Taurus, Libra. Capricorn, earth energy goes with... where did I put the earth? That's fire. Or I'll put these together here. Just bear with me. I'll put this one over here because they're earth and Taurus is earth. So... we've got 1 of each. The truth for all Cancerians. And we've got Aquarius, which sits here. Pisces. Pisces is doubling up. Scorpio is doubling up. Let's have a look further. Okay, Leo and Libra again. Leo, Libra, Taurus, Libra, Leo leading the way all the way. That's the truth. I'll put the Leo here. And Taurus, Libra is practically 8 now. And we've got it already here. We've got the Leo over here. So... the fire energy is Leo. Now we know for a fact. Sagittarius is fire. And air will sit with Aquarius. I'll do just 1 more. Should be enough, I think. That's enough. Okay, so what have we got? We've got earth energy. Capricorn has doubled up. And we've got Mars, which is fire. Okay, so what we're going to start with is the earth energy. Because you need earth to have foundation and long term. So we're talking about your soulmate. Let's get the soulmate out of the way, and then we'll talk about everybody else that you're dealing with. Now, here we go. We've got number 1 for earth. You're lucky you don't have just Taurus. You've got Taurus, Libra. Why? This Taurus has got Libra in them, very strong. And the reason I say that is because of 3 Venus in the reading. Venus is the ruler of Taurus and Libra. You have to know that. It is all about money, love, romance. The thing is about Taurus, Taurus are very real down-to-earth people, incredible, passionate people, but they are very stubborn. That's the thing, stubborn as a bull. But when they have Libra in them, That makes them so versatile, flexible, loving, romantic, open-minded. So that changes the Taurus. They become more versatile, more easygoing, and you will love that because you are a little bit difficult yourself, my dear Cancer. You're a bit set in your ways too. Each and every one of us is set in their ways to certain degrees, especially when we pass the age of 30 or 25, 30. We start accumulating some ways and making them part of who we are, and they happen, part of our conditioning, and then we choose those things that we like that makes up our personality, and we get set in our ways. Okay, so this is the versatility of Libra, and the flexibility and the equilibrium that Libra brings into Taurus is overwhelming. It changes the Taurus from this Taurus that has no Libra with a Taurus that has Libra. So if Taurus is with another fixed sign, it's already a fixed sign. When it's another fixed sign like Capricorn, then that's it. No, I think it's fixed, Capricorn. Let's use Virgo. Fixed sign like Virgo. It just becomes very set in their ways. But put Libra there, it just makes them magnificent. And you know what? It's part of your soulmate. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 taken over. I've never seen 8. I've seen 6. I've seen 7. Never 8. So this tells me, my dear Cancer, who's coming in your life is a Taurus Libra. And it's going to be someone so lovable, you will adore them. Absolutely adore Taurus Libra. That's the earth energy we were talking about. They've got air in them. That's the only thing it's not very good with you. Air doesn't go well with water. But because it's Libra, it'll be okay, because Libra is constantly balancing every situation. Trust me, I'm a Libra. We analyze everything. We make sure everybody around us is happy. Everyone's got their justice. That's what Libra is all about. It's all about justice. Now, the other earth energy, so for the majority of Cancer, we're talking about Taurus Libra. For the second ranking in earth energy, we've got Capricorn. We've got Capricorn, and then we've got one Mercury, which is the ruler of Virgo Gemini. Okay, so Virgo Gemini, there's the Gemini. We've got 2 Virgo Gemini here. Gemini is air, Virgo is earth. And so 2 Virgo Gemini and 2 straight Capricorns. For the majority of Cancer, we'll be dealing with Taurus Libra. For everybody else is coming, the second ranking is Capricorn, then Virgo Gemini. Okay, as for fire, we go to fire because that's the next thing that you need. Once you get your earth, you need fire to regenerate, to warm up, to be able to move, and versatility, to be able to expand. What have we got that's ruling? We got Leo. It's amazing we didn't get Leo. We just got the planets, but it doesn't matter. It is Leo. Leo is leading because this is a Leo card. This is a Leo card. So there's 5 Leo. 5 Leos here. A great fire energy, very loving, very nurturing. If you get a Taurus Libra with Leo, you are going to be over the moon. You are absolutely going to be so cherished that you will be amazed. You've never been loved this way. And that's why it's your soulmate that's coming. It isn't just anybody. It's a soulmate that you're being given. So fire energy Leo. Then the second that's ranking up for every majority of Cancerians, there is Taurus, Libra leading in the earth energy. There is Leo in the fire energy leading. And then comes Sagittarius twice. Sagittarius and then 1 Aries. Sagittarius is the second ranking. Okay, so fire is that. Now, as for water energy, let's talk about water energy. Water energy, you might be already with water energy, possibly. Let's just have a look. We got Pisces leading the way. I see. Okay, I get it now. Right. Now, some of you might be meeting someone that's born Pisces that might have Taurus Libra in them with a touch of Leo, possibly. Or others, you might be with a water energy. And you might be with a Scorpio, for example. Some of you might be with a Scorpio or Scorpio Cancer or Cancer, like yourself. And this could be a situation that might be ending. I just feel like, quite honestly, my dear Cancer, I feel like water energy is leaving your life, especially when you are with water and Aquarius, if that water has got Aquarius in them. If there's water energy with Gemini or Aquarius, I see double Aquarius, air energy, you won't be doing well with them. There will be a lot of conflict and you'll feel unloved and there'll be a lot of issues, a lot of rejection. That's going to be over. So for the majority of you, you might be meeting someone that is Pisces. Without a doubt, there is a possibility of Pisces coming into your life. But there could be a possibility that you might already be with someone that's Pisces and they've got Aquarius in them. So you're not doing well. It's coming to an end. But again, I will say, because we've got the water ranking 3 times, it can also be someone that you might be meeting that might be Pisces. I can't wait for you guys to clarify it, and we'll understand this further. There is Scorpio. There is double Scorpio. I feel like some of you could be leaving a Scorpio. And then there is 1 Cancer. So water energy is that. And then you've got air energy, Aquarius. I just feel like with Aquarius, it just doesn't go. So it might be a family member. Aquarius could be a family member. It could be a lover that you're saying goodbye to. Water and air, they're constantly turbulent. They're constantly unhappy, especially if it's a water and air that have no earth. And you, my dear Cancer, being water without earth. That would make it a very turbulent relationship, and it's coming to an end because there is something coming to an end. There is the removal of someone from your life, and that's why I'm thinking it's possibly that, because air doesn't go with water. It only causes turbulence. The only time you can handle air in your life is when it's with earth, like Libra, Taurus, which you have 8 of them or 9 or whatever. And then you've got Virgo, which is earth, with Gemini. That is a possibility. If it was a relationship with Virgo, Gemini, there is a possibility that will last, but not long term because of the air. So this could be a family member that you might be dealing with. This could be a best friend. Aquarius are beautiful friends. They're beautiful people, and they go wonderful with air energy and earth, but they don't go well with water. And that's the end of this reading. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think. Your perspective makes a big difference in understanding what's going on. Prepare for relocating. Prepare for great romance. Prepare and know that it's divine timing now. You are going to be so happy and so abundant in every way. I wish you abundance of blessings. Do give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the reading. Do talk about it with the community so I can see what everybody is. Have you met your Taurus, Libra? Have you met this Leo? Are you with a water energy and air energy? What's going on? Who is the Gemini, Virgo, and so forth, so I can understand it also. When you guys talk about it, I love it. I wish you abundance of blessings, love, light, and peace.